What's going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. I got some news stories for you guys. Some major news stories that haven't been confirmed yet, and then some other major stories that have been confirmed. I want to go over the leaked nude photos of Charlotte and the continuing scandal that is the that's running rampant through the WWE Women's Division as far as leaked nude photos and nude content is concerned. And also, I've got news on Brock Lesnar and his plans for the Universal Championship, the plans for his run with that title. Before I get started off, guys, I wanted to give a shout out to Jake DeMarco. His Twitter is at countdownended. I've reached out to several members of the wrestling content creators community for advice and help, and just to give my videos a look, and any information or pointers that they could give me would be much appreciated. And so far, he is the only one to do that favor for me. So I wanted to give a shout out to him, Jake DeMarco. Thank you, brother. I'm going to try to take your advice to heart. This camera I've got is supposed to shoot in 720. If it's not showing up that way, I must have the settings. I must have the settings fucked up or something. I don't really know, but this camera is supposed to be 720p. I am eventually going to have to invest in better camera, better microphone, better hardware, but that's all to come down the road, hopefully, when I can start seeing a little bit of a financial gain from this. But like I said, this camera is supposed to shoot in 720p, so if it's not, I must have the settings wrong or something. But guys, give Jake DeMarco a follow. He's at Twitter at countdownended. I believe that is his Twitter handle. Yes, at countdownended. So thank you, Jake, for the help, brother. I really appreciate it, and keep watching, and hopefully I can make you proud. All right, guys, give me a follow at Twitter, at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale7402. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we can get this channel built up a little bit and get a somewhat of a fan base and following going. All right, guys, let's get right into the news. I've got news here. Let's talk about the Charlotte's nude pictures that she had leaked. She is yet another victim of this bullshit that is these people who are hacking people's. I guess it's the cloud. I guess people are putting this, recording this shit and taking pictures on their phone and storing it on their cloud, and then we're having people hack their cloud and invade their privacy and put their personal shit out there for everyone to see. It's bullshit. I think that anybody that would do that is a disgusting human being, and they deserve a serious beatdown. I think that it's bullshit for anyone to put someone on blast like that. I think that people's personal business is their own personal business, and it is to be left that way. I saw the photos just like everyone else did. I'm sure if you're saying that you haven't seen the photos, you're a fucking liar. I don't really know what to say about the actual photos. I seen them, and I always thought Charlotte was extremely hot. I mean, very hot. And these pictures do not do her justice. Let's just say it. Let's just say that. Let's leave it that way. Poor thing needs to gain some weight. So that's my opinion on that. That's my thoughts on that, guys. It's bullshit for anybody to fucking hack someone's account and put their personal life and their personal property, which is their photos and videos, out for everyone to see. It's fucking bullshit. Charlotte has been a victim. Paige has been a victim. We thought that Alexa Bliss was a victim, but I guess it's being confirmed now that those pictures of Alexa Bliss were fake, and God forbid that they were real, or that real actual nudes of Sasha Banks comes out, because God knows the internet will collapse on itself if that happens. Now, that being said, guys, that's all I'm going to say. Just like anyone else with any morals on this, I'm not going to give you guys the link. I'm not going to show you guys the pictures. If obviously, if you want to see them, they're not hard to find. Anybody that has Google can find them. I'll just leave it at that. Alright, guys, before I get into my news on Brock Lesnar, I want to go over a couple other stories that I've got here. I've got news on the Broken Hardys gimmick is being teased a lot by WWE. Basically because WWE is close to a settlement with Anthem to buy the rights. They have not bought them yet, but they are getting close as far as my sources are reporting. It's going to be a very slow, gradual process getting to see the Broken Hardys. I don't think that they're going to rush it. I don't think it's going to be something as simple as them losing the titles. I'm thinking that WWE is more than likely going to be investing a lot of money into this gimmick. So I think that they're going to treat it with kid gloves, which it very much deserves that. Excuse me, it deserves a very very sensitive touch. It's got to be done just right for WWE to be able to capitalize on it, and I think that that's what we're going to see. Jinder Mahal. There are no plans whatsoever for Jinder Mahal to win the WWE Championship, and his push in the main event may not even last all that long. I think that this feud with Jinder Mahal is a placeholder for something else. I'm not quite sure what yet, but it's basically confirmed Jinder Mahal will not be winning the championship at Backlash, and his push will be short-lived. Rusev is planned to enter the title picture, at least briefly, once he returns from his injury. So we may be seeing Rusev and Randy Orton possibly battling for the WWE Championship before long. I don't think that that's a terrible idea, but I don't think Rusev, in my opinion, is championship material. WWE is keeping Shinsuke Nakamura from working a match on TV to build to a better match with Dolph Ziggler at Backlash. We all pretty much knew that this was the case. Shinsuke Nakamura is not someone that you are going to see on every episode of SmackDown. He is not going to be at every television, at every live television event. He's just not. He's got a big fight feel to him, somewhat of the same feel that Brock Lesnar has. So you will not be seeing him competing every week on SmackDown, just like everyone else. He is going to be a main event player, and he will be a pay-per-view attraction. I would say that's not to say that you're never going to see Shinsuke Nakamura wrestle a match on live TV. In all honesty, I would say that after Backlash, the SmackDown following, we will see Shinsuke in his first ever match on SmackDown Live. And that's pretty much it as far as just the basic news, guys. Just the stuff that pretty much everyone's reporting. But I've got this on Brock Lesnar, and this is what I really want to touch on in the meat of this video. WWE fans have seen very little of Brock Lesnar since he won his Universal Championship at WrestleMania. But I've got news here saying that, however, that may be about to change in the weeks and months to come. This week, Randall Ortman at Ringside Seats reported that Lesnar is going to be around more during this run, even though plans remain in the dark about what he is likely to do. However, a further report from Ortman that emerged this week revealed Lesnar is slated to defend the belt against stars such as Braun Strowman, which we already knew, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, at the very least. So, obviously we knew that that this match with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar is all but confirmed for Great Balls of Fire. So, can't wait to hear Paul Heyman talk about Brock Lesnar and Great balls of fire. I'm pretty anxious to see the promos that Paul Heyman's going to cut on that fucking pay-per-view. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm really hoping that WWE changes the name of this fucking pay-per-view before it actually happens. This is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard, and let's start a fucking petition or something for WWE to change it. Because I don't even really want to hear the words "Great Balls of Fire" come out of Paul Heyman's fucking mouth. With feuds against at least 4 men planned, that means that fans can expect to see Lesnar hold the Universal Championship for quite some time. Here's hoping he's a regular fixture on WWE TV. Alright guys, here's the deal. I do not see Brock Lesnar ever being a regular fixture on WWE TV. However, I do think we are going to be seeing him more in the weeks and months to come. With feuds such as Braun Strowman, they're going to start building that relatively quickly, hopefully, and maybe we can see the culmination of the feud between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman at Extreme Rules, which I believe is Raw's next brand exclusive pay-per-view. So hopefully we'll see the culmination of that feud, and then we can see Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman do their thing, guys. Honestly, the year, in my opinion, the year for Brock Lesnar looks like this. I'd say, honestly, Brock Lesnar is probably going to hold the Universal Championship for an entire year. I'd say that Brock Lesnar is going to hold the championship until WrestleMania 34, at which time Roman Reigns will beat him for the title, barring any unforeseen events such as injuries or so on. I think that that is going to be the culmination of everything next year. I think Brock Lesnar is going to hold the title till WrestleMania, where Roman Reigns is going to beat him and receive yet another undeserved moment at WrestleMania. I'd say that more than likely, after the Strowman match, we're going to see a number one contenders match with Seth Rollins and Finn Balor that may end in some sort of fuck finish, which would in turn maybe give Brock Lesnar a triple threat with Finn and Seth Rollins. I think that Finn's awesome, but I think that the only way that we're going to see Finn Balor in a believable way beat Brock Lesnar would be in a triple threat scenario. I think that that would more than likely be the most believable way. But we're getting way ahead of ourselves on that. I'd say that the next thing we can expect to see will be Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar, and then more than likely I would say that we're going to end up seeing possibly a triple threat with Rollins and Balor, or maybe a one-on-one. If there's a one-on-one, I think it would be more than likely would be with Rollins. I think fans want to see Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar, but I just don't think that there is any way to make a one-on-one clean victory for Finn Balor against Brock Lesnar believable. Sorry about that, guys. My damn TV was, I had it on pause instead of hitting mute, and the DVR apparently reached the point where it wasn't going to pause no more, and it was just going to play. So I apologize for that. But like I was saying, I love Finn Balor as much as the next guy. I just don't see how WWE can make a believable match with Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar. So that's why I was saying that more than likely I could see a triple threat scenario as far as that goes. Guys, that's really all the news I got right now. We talked about Charlotte and Brock Lesnar, and some of the news on Jinder Mahal and stuff like that. I just wanted to go over the basic news with you guys and make a video, and I'm going to try and maybe make another video this weekend. I've got a couple other news stories that I was saving. I don't know if there's anything that's going to come from them. I've got news on the Hardys, possibly. Well, I'm not going to say anything about it now until I give it a couple days, hopefully, and we'll find out if there's any truth to these rumors or not. So, guys, once again, thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a follow on Twitter at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale7402. Once again, shout out to Jake DeMarco. Thanks for the advice and the time that you took out of your day to try and help an up and comer here on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will be back tomorrow with another episode. If not, I will see you Monday for the Monday Night Raw review. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.